Hi, and welcome to my show, Episode 6 of Adventures of the Mind. When to use or not use personality assessments. But first, what is personality? Personality is seen as a relatively stable and consistent set of traits that interact with environmental factors to produce emotional, cognitive, and behavioral responses. Personality assessments are considered valuable tools for predicting job performance and workplace behavior, but their utility remains debated due to issues with validity, measurement, and market practices. There are two types of assessments in the workplace: trait-based tests, which measure personality traits on a continuum and are preferred by psychologists for the psychometric measurements. And the second type of assessments is the type-based test, which categorize individuals into discrete types. When to use personality assessments. Personality assessments are used for the pre-hiring process, team workshops, coaching and training, and for self-reflections. Assessments reveal characteristics, patterns of thoughts, emotions, and behavior, including sociability, communication, decision-making, and stress response. Personality assessments can provide individuals reflections on their characteristics, patterns of thoughts, emotions, and behavior. This can foster greater self-awareness, which is often cited as the foundation for personal growth and improvement for interpersonal relationships. Problems with personality assessments. Some psychologists criticize personality tests for oversimplifying personality and failing to reflect the complexity of people's real personalities. Another concern is the unease about who has access to test results, how feedback is shared, and how data is stored. The results of personality assessments are confidential information, and who should have access to this information is still being debated. Administrating personality assessments. Personality assessments are most commonly recommended for developmental purposes such as team building, leadership development, coaching, and self-reflection. They are used to foster dialogue, increase self-awareness, and improve team dynamics rather than make high-stakes selection decisions. The objective is to improve dialogue, to improve self-reflection. When not to use personality assessments. There is a significant concern about using personality tests, especially type-based tools, for hiring, promotion, or other high-stakes decisions. This evidence base for predictive validity in these contexts are limited, and the risk of bias or unfairness is high. A good rule of thumb is to not use personality assessments when it is not fair for the participants. Purpose of personal growth, career guidance, and personal selection. Personal growth. Personality assessments can be valuable for self-awareness and development when used as starting points for reflections and dialogue, not as stereotyped labels. Career guidance. Trait-based assessments may offer useful insights for career planning, but should be combined with contextual and development considerations. Personal selection. Use with caution. Prioritize tools with strong validity and reliability. Ensure ethical safeguards and consider alternative or complementary assessment methods. Conclusion. While personality assessments can offer incremental predictive validity in selection, especially when combined with other tools, their impact on actual workplace behavior and development is less clear. There is insignificant evidence that personality assessments reliably improve performance or growth. Personality assessments are tools that vaguely describe people's complex personalities for psychological's initial evaluation, but they oversimplify traits beyond their scope of analysis.